Hey guys, Pete here from 10 Spot Tools on this lovely Saturday morning on Long Island. And today we're introducing a new product to you. This one is called the 10 Spot Model CST, and that stands for Copper Sweating Tray. This is a collab that we are doing with Mancrafted CT. He made some metal cups for us, which we'll get to in a second. The purpose of this is, obviously it goes in the pack-out tray, and it holds pretty much everything you need for sweating copper. Alright, so you'll see right here we have our can of MAP gas. Underneath the can of MAP gas, we have room for a pair of channel locks. I keep a pair of 10-inch Cobras in here myself. I also keep spare flux brushes down here. Okay, there's plenty of room for 3 or 4 of those. Right here, we have room for our torch head. I personally use a Burns-O-Matic torch head, but a turbo torch will fit in here. Pretty much any other branch will fit in here, no problem. There's lots of extra room. Next, we have a spot for our little tub of flux paste. And when you take the flux paste out, we have this metal cup underneath. Mancrafted made these for us. They've got our logos, the 10 Spot logo and the Mancrafted logo on there. And the purpose of this cup is, this is a drip cup for solder. So when you have the cup in place here, and you have your torch standing up in the well right here, which by the way, we have a spot to hold the torch upright, you could try to tilt this over, it's not gonna fall over. It holds it upright perfectly. When the can of gas is there and the torch head is here, everything lines up perfectly so that your solder drips are gonna fall right in that cup. We figured that would be a nice little addition in case you're working over a finished floor. In addition, underneath the torch head, we have room for a small tubing cutter, as well as 2 two-turn brushes here. I keep a 1/2 inch and a 3/4. If you don't want to keep your tubing cutter in there, you could easily keep a 1-inch two-turn brush in there as well. And if you put the brushes in handle first, which I don't really like, but if you do it that way, you could put, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 two-turn brushes in there. Next up over here, we have a roll of solder that has its own little well to fit in. Next to the roll of solder, we have a roll of sand cloth that has a spot where it comes out real easy right there. And probably my favorite part of this insert, we have this little notch cut out here and this little well to hold a dirty flux brush so that you're not going to get flux all over everything else in the tray. That sits here by itself. And the reason we have this notch here is because now the handle of this can lay below the top of the tray. And with all the stuff in this, you could actually put another tray on top still. Everything in here sits below the level where the pack-out feet can still lock into the top of it. In addition, on the other side, we have put in, and I don't want to take these out right now because I have all my fittings in here, but you can see we put in some receivers over here for the dividers that come with the tray. So even with this in here, you can still use your dividers on the other half. So I use these to split this up. I have some elbows and couplings in here. I have some street elbows and 45s. And then over here, I kept some emery cloth, and I have my reamer and my outside brushes too that go on my drill. So this is our copper sweating tray. This is new from 10 Spot Tools this week. And we're going to do a special. So normally this is going to cost $60. It's going to be on sale this week only for $55. So that's an automatic $5 off if you buy it this week. And that does combine with our standing $5 off every other insert discount. So even if you get the $5 off this one and you buy another insert with it, you're going to get the $5 off that one too. All right. So this is exclusively available at 10spottools.com. Model CST Copper Sweating Tray.